Welcome back, AEIS artists. Today we are going to grow a little bit more on our zentangle designs that we learned 4 of them yesterday. And if you're absent, it's okay. We can catch you up. I'll have a YouTube video looping in the background that has different designs that we didn't even do yesterday, but even more. So zentangle designs are designs that use lines and a different degree of thickness of the lines. So by filling in the spaces, using black to make some positive and negative differences in your page. So we're working with positive and negative spaces on your paper, and also working within a design. So yesterday, we worked with just a square. Today, we are going to work with a shamrock, or 3-leaf clover, 4-leaf clover if you want to make one. The classes last couple weeks worked with the heart-shaped because it was Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so I thought I might as well make a connection. So I'm making a connection with the shamrocks, and it's also spring pretty soon. Our weather is getting nicer, so kind of making different connections with the art that we're doing. So everybody will get a handout with a variety of different size shamrocks. And the first step is on your white construction paper, is to put your name, your teacher's name, and where you're sitting, just in case it gets misplaced. We know who to give it back to. Once you put your name on your paper, you're then going to take time and cut out the different shamrocks, and you have to take your time. You have to go around the curves. So it's a good skill in cutting, as cutting is also a good skill to learn. So once your shamrocks are cut out, you're gonna then do your layout or your design of your space. So I'm gonna tilt my camera down so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. So this is my paper. And you can work either horizontally or vertically, okay? You're gonna place the shamrock, and if you can draw your own shamrock, go for it. Just make sure it's big. You're gonna place your shamrock down, and with your pencil, you're going to outline it. And when you're working with an art design or composition, so we're working on our composition of what our art is gonna look like. And if you're working with pencil, go lightly. I'm going dark so that you can see. So I've outlined one. You can use that same one again. I think I will. And outline it again. Or you can change and use all the different sizes. And I'm kind of going fast. So when you're tracing something as thin as this paper, the hand that is not moving has to be really close to the edge of the paper that you're tracing. Otherwise, it just kind of moves like crazy. Okay, I'm going to put one more. Actually, I'm going to probably put more. So I'm going to overlap. So this shamrock is going to be behind the big one. And ideally, I'm going to add more. But for right now, so that you can kind of see what I'm doing, I've added at least 3 shamrocks. And I put one behind the other, again showing some depth in our in my space. Actually, eventually I'm going to put one up here. So again, we're doing a composition using the shape of a shamrock. The next step in zentangles is to create the string. The string is how you're going to divide up your space. And on our card, we use the letter Z or the letter N. On this one, you can use whatever division that you want. So I'm going to use a Sharpie. You guys use a pencil so that you can see, so that you can erase. And remember, the string shouldn't be in a Sharpie. So to divide up my space, you're going to hit a lot of the different sections. And I think I'm going to go like this. So I have 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I have more than... So I have lots of different sections. And for this one, I'm going to go here and here. And again, a string is how you're dividing up your space, and you want to make sure that the string touches the edges. So the string, and I'm going to outline my shamrock so you can kind of see. The string does not float in the middle of your design. It has to be anchored to a side, okay? And we are working with a circular shape, but we still have to connect it to one of the edges. It can't just float. All right, so I just outlined my two, and I divided my shamrocks up into different sections. And now you're going to create your zentangles. You can either repeat the ones you learned yesterday. You'll have a handout on your table similar to the one that's in the background right here that has a bunch of different designs. I'll also have a YouTube running in the background that will show even more, and you can also make your own up. So you can just do whatever line. So again, remember, zentangles is the repetition, which means you're repeating a pattern. You're thinking about it and being thoughtful about how you're laying down your lines and dividing up your space. So for this one, I think I might do the pattern where we colored in the ones that were on a diamond, touching on the corners. So I can't wait to see what type of patterns you create or use, how many shamrocks or clovers you are going to design with. And we might even eventually work with a little bit of green. And you know what, if you had a green marker, man, if I had a green Sharpie, that would be really cool to create my zentangles instead of using black, but using green. So if you have a green colored pencil, you might want to do that. Or if you have a green marker, maybe I'll put out green markers for everybody to use. That's an idea. So as an artist, sometimes I think of things, because I'm an artist, after I already get started. So I already started using black, and now I'm thinking, oh, it's shamrocks. It'd be cool if I used maybe green. I will have the black Sharpies available, and maybe I'll pull out some green Sharpies so that everybody can, if they want to, use a green, I don't have Sharpies, but Crayola marker. I don't have a lot of them, so I'm not sure that that's a good idea, because if the green markers wear out, we won't have a replacement. So I think if you have a green, you can use your own green. Otherwise, I'm going to stick with the black, because I know I have extra black Sharpies if I need to give them to some students. So enjoy creating your shamrock composition of a Zentangle art project. And I can't wait to see, and I'm sure they're going to turn out as fun as the heart ones. So with the heart ones, you can see there's color in the background, and we splashed on some watercolor. I think what we'll do for the shamrocks is splash on some green. So that's where we'll pick up the green, is with some green watercolor that we're just going to paint on in a really fun, freeing way. So enjoy creating with your Zentangle art designs using the positive and negative space within your designs. I can't wait to see what you guys create.